Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another episode of the LDM Show. On today's show, we're actually going to be speaking about how to do street dawah, how to stop people, which locations to choose to do street dawah, and also the sort of lines to use and this sort of thing. Because a lot of people involved in dawah and a lot of people who are actually thinking about getting involved in dawah, this is actually one of the hardest things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, on the show today, have a discussion with my good friend Al Khidr Islam. And we're going to speak about how we stop people and how we engage in conversations. So to begin off with, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you, bro?
Alhamdulillah.
You good?
Alhamdulillah.
Very good, very good. So one of the things is, I remember, I forgot one of these dawah days that we had. It was raining, it was cold, and that day you came like a bit later than us. And then you were like handing out flyers and this sort of thing, and I've seen you many times that when involved in dawah you find it relatively a lot easier than myself to actually stop and have conversations. So what advice would you give to someone who wants to do street dawah and is finding it difficult to stop people?
I understand there is an issue with confidence.
Sure.
Everyone has issue in confidence. Even when I myself start, you won't believe, first time before I pull the hand, I feel there is some energy. And of course, alhamdulillah, we need to understand that shaitan doesn't like what we are doing.
Yep.
And that bad feelings, bad energy will come with him. Bismillah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Before you pass first. Smile. Sunnah. It's sunnah to smile. Give good energy. People will look at you nicely. Sometimes you see me, I come in a normal, not normal, but let's say Western clothes. And sometimes I come with the normal Muslim clothes, yeah? So sometimes I mix. Sometimes I feel maybe this situation or this street would be better if I have a Western clothes, so I'm going to be closer to them. Now, if you want to get a job, what you're going to do, you want to impress your client. And that's what it is. Even if you are scared, you're going to still smile. Hello, sir. Hello, madam. How are we doing today? Yeah. Greet them. Hi, how are we doing today? Greet them. Just normal greeting. Break the ice. Now, as long as you understand that what you are doing is for the sake of Allah, not for the sake of nothing else, then who you should be afraid of?
Yeah.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in that moment, you're doing something that is pleasing Allah. So why would you be afraid of? Why would you be afraid of? That bad energy, that glimpse of bad energy will come, especially when someone passes by and he puts a bad eye on you. Sometimes in the middle of dawah, you're going to feel okay. And then you want to pull someone on the side, or you want to give them a leaflet, and you're going to feel this negative energy. That's their evil eye. Or maybe some group of jinns that is around him, manipulating. But it's a normal thing. Bismillah, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, spit. Yeah, it's a normal thing. Same in salah, sometimes it happens. You have thoughts. What do you do? You stop praying?
No, of course
exactly not. You say A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, you spit 3 times on your left shoulder.
You know, something that helps me is when I think that, and it's true that, you know, the people that you're stopping, they actually get shy. They actually get worried. Why is this guy stopping me? So it's almost like the confidence. If we have the confidence, right, and the other person is, say, walking around and they're slightly worried by us or something, but if we're smiling and if we're engaging with them in that sense, automatically they start to feel more calm. They're more likely to stop.
Exactly.
And some people, you probably noticed this, they actually want to talk to someone. Some people have very empty lives and they're just walking around. There's no purpose, no nothing. They're fed up with their friends or whatever.
Everyone needs a friend. And they don't have friends. Or we don't have friends. The only friend we have is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Very true.
I can disappoint myself. You can disappoint me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never disappoint me.
That's true.
So for His sake we do something. He will never be disappointed.
Wow.
So the only gain of confidence is, and we stress this out all over and over. And every shaykh, every da'i will say, get your niyat right. And it is right. But look, you will have negative feelings. They will come. But in that moment, as Bismillah, A'udhu billahi minash shaitan, that will break that negative feeling. Just cut the shaitan in half and continue.
Wow.
Yeah? Simple as that. It's not hard. You know, you haven't been in a gym for a long time probably, as I haven't been, yeah? But what it is, it's not a problem going into the gym, it's problem of starting.
Yes.
Anything in life. This is how it is with dawah. It's problem of starting, pushing that first smile and pushing that first leaflet. And after that, it just goes.
Sure. Which lines would you use when handing out a flyer?
It depends. It all depends. I'll use all of them.
Okay, what if it's someone with spiky hair, black makeup, like with baggy jeans, it's like a gothic person? What would you say?
stopping asking similarly meaning of life, or what do you know about Islam, or how you doing? Yeah?
Is life just a game?
Is life just anything? You can start a conversation however you like. I like your haircut, man. You can start like that. Yeah, if he has a funny haircut, he's for him it's not funny. It's maybe funny for me. But when he goes in the morning, stands in front of a mirror, he sees a cool guy. So if you tell him a cool haircut, man, you know what? If you would see some of my haircuts 20 years ago, yeah, I don't want to show you those pictures. But anyway, this is the way it is. Whatever we do, because we believe in that moment, we look special. So whoever it is, whatever it is, they need to be special. And if you treat them special, you'll definitely get closer to them.
Wow, excellent. And something I'd just like to end off with is anybody who wants to actually give dawah, hand out flyers, engage in conversation, one of the most important things is which location to actually give dawah in. So say somebody has no experience, where would you advise them to start?
Anywhere.
Okay.
There is no special place for dawah. Every single place. Now, of course, you will not take the rough places if you're alone and you're scared and you're small, but someone like me or a group of brothers, we can go anywhere. In front of a church, in front of parliament, no problem. Alhamdulillah. Now, as long as you have intention to talk about the truth, then whenever you are, Isa alayhi salam says, seek the truth and truth will set you free.
Although I would disagree slightly with Al-Khidr and say that try to stick to the main shopping areas and avoid churches.
Of course.
Well, we have different opinions.
Difference of opinion. I would love, I was asking.
But you're former Christian,
exactly.
so maybe
so
that's
me,
where you want to go.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, standing in front of a church or talking to Christians, I tried to get invited a couple of times, but for some reason, after I talked to them for half an hour, they don't want to invite me
Have you ever been inside a church to give dawah?
No, I've tried to get invited. I spoke to a couple of preachers on a normal basis, not on a basis you're wrong, I'm right. Let us find common grounds. And within a half an hour, some of them they tried to invite me to courses of a Bible. I said yes, no problem. But then, if you don't mind, I might be interrupting with the questions or so on, because I don't want to turn up there and sound that I'm rude. So I want to prepare them for what is going to happen. Yeah, because I would like to implement my Islamic understanding if I join you with the courses.
Sure.
Or Bible, I would like to implement the Islamic understanding of it. But you see, it's all about, do you want certain society, whoever they are? Let's say your best friend is a Christian, and you know every Sunday he goes to church. You don't have to stand there and boost up like I'm a Muslim, ha. Yeah, so like some brothers come too confident. Lower your gaze and just pass the leaflet. There's a website there.
Simple.
Yeah? So
Simple.
Any place is a good place to give dawah.
Sure. Excellent. Now, one last thing I'd just like to end on, and I'm sure you agree here, that dawah, street dawah, although it's difficult, it's something which is very fruitful, is very beneficial, and also that you find that throughout the stories of the prophets, peace be upon them, they went to the marketplaces, they went to these big places, and they engaged. So what we gave in this short video was tips, advice on how to do street dawah, and inshallah we're going to be having Al-Khidr on other shows as well. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Excellent. Are you okay?
Yep, that's good.
That's very good.